Welcome back to the Faith Light Podcast, Kerry Washington.
you.
Welcome to the Faith Light Podcast, Cailee Spaeny. How are you both?
So happy to be here.
We're
And welcome to the
grateful.
Nights Out franchise.
Yes!
You guys killed it. I love this film. I've seen it twice.
Oh, wow.
It's so much fun.
That's
I
more
love
times than I've
franchise.
seen it.
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
wait to see it
Literally, I'm going to speak to Ryan. I was going to say, just never stop making these movies. I could watch
Right?
20
They're
more of
so
these.
much
They're
fun.
so good. So congratulations first and foremost.
Thank you.
When you opened this script for the first time, which character were you most hoping you were playing? The killer, the person who was being killed, or red herring?
Wow, what a great question. No spoilers, no spoilers.
That's the word.
Honestly, I didn't care. It didn't matter to me because I am such a huge Rian Johnson fan. And I love these Knives Out movies. I also just love everything that he does, the Star Wars stuff, the TV show, all of it. But I was like, if I just get to be anybody in this situation, I'll be so excited. Because also, you know, the casts are always incredible. They're always filled with such talented, creative people. So it didn't really matter to me, honestly.
Same for you?
Yeah. It was just a total dream come true, this project. I would have done absolutely anything. Would have been there, crafty, serving
truly.
snacks.
Truly.
Because I'm told from the actors that I've asked a similar question to that being the one getting killed can be a little tricky because there's a lot of sticky blood to deal with.
that's
Have you guys
true.
had death scenes before that you've had to deal with that kind of stuff?
I've had lots of blood scenes, absolutely. Yes. Ooh, it's not fun.
I'm bringing back some bad memories for you.
It's just not fun. It stains your skin. It's hard to get it off. It's all that stuff.
I do like playing dead.
You do?
Yeah.
Because you just get to sleep.
Well, actually, no, there's a sort of art to it with keeping your eyes
Yes.
open.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Because you have to choose the death and the death position.
Yes, and then you gotta commit
with it
to
for
it.
a few
Yeah, you
days.
better pick the right position.
I love this. Okay, acting lessons from Cailee Spaeny. This is fantastic.
Yeah, you're
Well,
welcome.
this is good.
Take that.
I imagine that part of the reason why you signed up to this is not only Rian Johnson, but you're massive fans of the whodunnit
Yes.
genre. So my question is this: how good are you at spotting who the killer is ahead of time? Are you guys good at that when it comes to these sorts of films?
It depends on how good of a writer is at the helm.
Okay.
I feel like when you can easily figure out who's done it in a whodunit, it's really a statement about the writing and the directing. And the fact that people are constantly shocked and surprised and just like blindsided by these films is really because of Rian and his very unique, very special brain.
Yeah. When you were reading the script, did you guess the correct killer, or no? Was it a surprise to you?
No, I don't think anyone's going to guess this. And
You did?
I did. I was so proud of myself. Like,
But did you guess the how?
I didn't guess the how. Of course
Yes,
not. No,
okay,
the how was
okay.
insane. If I guessed
Okay.
the how, my goodness, no way. But I guessed the who.
Ooh,
Oh.
interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Was it still fun for you to watch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Interesting.
100%. And I've seen it twice now. And picking up on certain details the second time round is part of the fun. There's one particular thing, being as non-spoiler as I can be, but there's a thing with the freeze frames that I look back on. I was looking for the second time. I was like, oh, he put that. Ryan is so clever at putting
Yes.
things, hiding things in plain
Yes,
sight.
yes.
But I wanted to ask about that sort of seeing twice thing, but from a performance level. Because this is a whodunit, you know that some people, like myself, are going to
Yes,
go back
rewatch,
to these films and
rewatch.
rewatch. Are you putting details in your performances that are catered more to those repeat watches rather than just the initial watches in your performance?
I mean, we're not directing, right? And we're not in the edit room, so we can't really control what's used. But we have to be, we talk about having these kind of daily check-ins with Ryan because we would want to be as dropped into the truth of the character in the moment as possible so that any natural, real reactions that need to be there that are appropriate to the truth of what's happening are there so that when you rewatch, you're following the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Same for you?
yeah, no, it's a total surprise. Like seeing, we all got to have the special experience seeing it all together as a
Nice.
cast for the first
time.
time with an audience.
Yeah.
And it really was, I mean, and there's so many scenes that we weren't there to film.
Yes.
We had no idea how it was going to
seeing
unfold.
each other's work.
And there was no way we could have imagined it to be that amazing. So no, it's interesting. The eye flicks and the the smirks and you're like, ooh, the way he painted his pictures, it's really fantastic.
Yeah. Man, one of the smartest dudes alive. I keep telling people, this is good. It's one of the smartest dudes alive. This is a genius.
Yeah.
Cailee, you play a cellist in this film. Did you learn how to play the cello for this film?
I did.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that cool?
I did. It's not, the sound that you're hearing is not me. It's fantastic.
But she's
Professional
hitting
cellist.
all the right notes with her fingers and
I really want to
things.
test it out with a cellist to see if they approve. But yeah, I tried to get down all the movements and subtleties. Hard instrument to play. But so much respect. And it was like the cherry on top to get to learn how to play one piece on the cello.
Have you attained any of those skills? Can you still do it?
Sometimes I find myself like playing it on my forearm.
Okay,
The
amazing.
patterns. Well, that's the life of the actor. Like jack of all trades, master of none. Just put it in the basket. But so much fun.
Yeah. What's the coolest thing you've gotten to learn for a role, and can you still do it?
I think there's so many things. I feel like every character comes into my life to teach me something internally, but also I've been able to gather so many different skills through the years. From my very first film, I learned to play a drum in a big marching band, and in Little Fires Everywhere, I studied visual art and photography. And that was really special. For Django, I learned how to ride a horse and speak German. That was probably the biggest one, because the horse work, it was like, okay, a house is going to explode and the horse can't run away. I was like, what? So I spent a lot of time in horse training. And I think it's one of the things that actually got me through that movie, because it was very challenging at times.
Amazing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I'm very, very excited to talk to you about, Kerry, because I think that you are the master of the pregnant pause. There's one scene in particular that you are going through the history of your character and you're pausing at certain words, which is indicating that you feel a certain type of way. How calculated is that? Is any part of that premeditated, or is that you just feeling it out in the moment? Because I think it's just
what
great.
a great question. Oh, how do I answer that? I think what's highly premeditated is the emotion behind what I'm saying, but how it sounds when it comes out and the rhythm and timing is not always the same. So some of it is a little bit predictable, because I know which things are harder to say and which things are easier to say. But it's the emotion that is, it's not calculated, but it's highly specified for me. And then how it's expressed linguistically kind of takes on a life of its own.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. I really remember being in the theater and feeling the whole audience hang on every single word.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes audibly would be like, oh. It was so fun.
Yeah, it's so good. It's one of the acting moments that sticks out to me in this film. It's just
thank
brilliant.
you.
Final question to you. The ending to this film, without giving away, of course, is quite hopeful, which I enjoyed. And it's, the characters have been changed by the events and changed for the better in many, many ways. What's the last film or TV show that you watched that changed you for the better, that made you want to do something different for the better in your own life?
Oh, I just got very emotional. I feel like it's this one, honestly, because watching it in Toronto, I did not expect to be emotional at the end of the film. And I was really, really moved by Father Judd and his journey in a way that beyond what I had hoped for in signing on to be a part of this project.
Yeah. For yourself?
Yeah, I agree. And I think it gives me a lot of hope, not just about the world, but also filmmaking. And that, I don't know, it's easy to get cynical in this world, also in this line of work, and just to know that there's people who really want to say something and end on a hopeful note, because there's a lot of hope in the world still.
Yes.
I think it really sort of restored a lot in me watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
In all fairness, now that you've asked this question in this way, I'm going to go home singing Changed for Good from Wicked. So there's also that. Wait, wow. That song is like now in my head, thanks to you. It's also one of my favorite musical songs ever. So I'm looking forward to part 2.
Oh, me too. Me too. I mean, Defying Gravity, Cynthia. Oh my goodness.
Beyond.
I could talk to you guys about this film all day, but we're giving me a wrap. Kerry, thank you so much for your time. It's been an
Thank you
absolute
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you. So good to see you.
So good to see you again.